Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my May monthly highlights. I am using this Gold Digger kit from Crest Press. I thought that this was perfect because my shop anniversary is actually in May, so this is kind of like very girl boss. That's a lot of washer and dryers. So that was the little flip through of that kit. This is like the date numbers and little icons and things that I usually don't use besides date numbers. And then this is like the deco sidebar. But I'm going to put down the base and then like the boxes throughout the week or month. And then I'll be back for the daily. Is it called day by day if it's a month? I don't know. But I'll be back for like the actual sticker laying down.
It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? It got me thinking now, and now I'm stuck in this loop again. It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? What would happen if I talk to you? Got a feeling that I get a clue. Would you be my Fortnite? Would you be my Fortnite? Would you be my Fortnite? It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? It got me thinking now, and now I'm stuck in this loop again. It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? What would happen if I talk to you? Got a feeling that I get a blue. Would you be my Fortnite? What would happen if I talk to you? Would you be my Fortnite? Got a feeling that I get a blue. It got me thinking now. Would you be my Fortnite? What would happen if I talk to you? It got me thinking now. Would you be my Fortnite? What would happen if I talk to you? Would you be my Fortnite?
Alright, it is time for the daily. It has been like, I don't know, like 2 weeks probably since I filmed this and pulled stickers, but let me not put that away. So, for the first, I marked, obviously, Hello May, because it's May, so I think I'm going to do that down here. I just have these lemons from like my anniversary sheet, one of my anniversary freebies, and then Hello May from McPlans. This was also the day that we had a realtor meeting, so I do have this house and then meet with realtor script that I made. And then on Tuesday, which was the 2nd, it was my 2-year shop anniversary, so I do have this face from the Coffee Monsters Co. maybe. And then 2-year shop anniversary script I made. The 3rd, my son had a doctor's appointment and he ended up like having strep. But I do have this stethoscope from my shop, and then with Jude Custom from Play With Me stickers on the 4th. It was May the 4th be with you, so I have this Luke from Papershire, and then May the 4th Be With You script from McPlans, and it was my anniversary sale, so I have this like online shopping icon for my shop, and then anniversary sale script I made. My son's out there like really excited because he passed a song on hard on Beat Saber. But anywho, on the 5th, it was Cinco de Mayo. I'm gonna actually cut this because I don't need that script. So I do have this little munchkin, I think, from Once More with Love, and then Cinco de Mayo script from McPlans, and we either started or finished Sharp Objects this day. So I have this book stack version 2 for my shop, and then Sharp Objects script that I made on Saturday. That's so crooked. Why do I not catch that when like I put the stickers down? It kind of annoys me. But I did listen to a book called Something Borrowed, and this audiobook is from my shop, and then I made the script. And then my son went to a birthday party this day. It was not a sleepover, which he went to a lot of sleepovers in either May or like the end of April. But I do have this birthday cake there for my shop, and then Logan's B-Day party is a script that I made. On the 7th, I watched Star Wars movies while doing orders, so I do have this little Ewok from Stick with the Plan Co. And then I just have like this movie bench script for my shop in font 5. This was Teacher Appreciation Week, so I'm gonna mark it, but like I'm gonna do this backwards just because it will bother me, but I don't feel like moving that. But that I think is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then I did take a nap this day, so I have these pillows from Leonard Designs, and I do PR for Lynn, so you can use Carly15 to save 15% off and get my freebie, or if she's having a sale, just put my name in the seller and you will get my freebie. And then the snap scripts from my shop in font 4. And then the next day I got a call from the nurse at school, and she called my daughter Carlia, which, if you know, obviously my name's spelled weird. Everybody's called me Carlia for my whole life, so that was weird. But then she said that like my daughter said that her and her brother got into an altercation. I literally said this to Amelia later in the day, and she's like, what's an altercation? So obviously she didn't say I got into an altercation, but she also said that my oldest son hit her in the face, and I'm like, he would never. Literally got off the phone, told Joe about it, and was like, if she had said Jude, I'd be like, yeah, you're right. They get home from school, and basically Jude accidentally hit her in the face. But the nurse was all over the place. However, I do have this Bo cell phone for my shop, and then call from nurse script that I made. And then the next day we had a fire alarm fiasco. So there was a fire alarm going off in the front apartment, and it was a false alarm, but because it kept getting triggered after they shut it off, basically thinking like the building's on fire, they had to come to like our apartment. They got like the ladder out from the fire truck and like hooked up the hose to the fire hydrant and everything. So yeah, it was a fiasco. However, I do have this girl from Stick with the Plan Co. This is Everything is Fine. And then fire alarm fiasco that I made. Then on the 11th, I organized stickers. This is how eventful to boring my days go. So both of these things are from my shop. This is in font 6. And then Joe and I watched Sorcerer's Stone with Declan because he finished that. So this is from the Whimsy, I think it's called. It used to be Whimsical Cat Studio. I think it is just Whimsy now. And then With Bob is from Playing With Me Stickers. On Saturday, we viewed our first houses. So I do have this little open house munchkin thing from Once More with Love, and then view house script. But I also had severe egg brain. I don't remember why, but yeah. That's from the view house is from my house buying bucket list, and then the cracked egg is from my shop, and so is egg brain in font 5. Then on Sunday, The first thing that I marked is that it was Mother's Day, so I do have this little Mother's, like, love you mom sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. and the Mother's Day script from McPlans. And my sister-in-law came over with her husband, but I really only care about my sister-in-law, so I do have these little girls from, like, Daddy Girls from Sweet With Paper, and then Cara Custom I made in font 5. The 15th, I only marked having egg brain, so there's that egg from my egg sheet, and then egg brain again. The 16th, I did mark that we had to go to the office to basically like lock in our rent price for the year. So I do have this pencil from Once More with Love, and then at office I made, and this is the day that my distant friend passed away. I said it in my plan with me. She was actually the one that I talked to in January about my other friend passing away. So it was like shocking that she did. Like, it's still to this day, both of them, honestly. It's crazy. But I do have this Munchkin at a Grave from Once More with Love, and then R.I.P. Ashley script I made. This 17th, I marked that I had a bad day. So I have a face desk emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. and then a bad day script. On the 18th, it was my sister's birthday, so I do have this little cake for my birthday babe sheet, and then HBD Sissy script I made. And this is also the day that I watched the season finale, I think, of Vanderpump with Laurel. So I do have this TV from Litter Designs, and then with Laurel Custom I made. And then my youngest was home this day, so I do have this house from my shop. And then with Jude again is from Play With Me stickers. And then this was Armed Forces Day. I'm actually going to mark this down here though because it'll fit better. And I just have this heart from the Coffee Monsters Co. and then Armed Forces Day from McPlans. And then this is the day that I actually got my period. So I have this Cramps Munchkin from Once More with Love, and then Aunt Flo script for my shop. And then on the 21st, I listened to a book called Lick. So I do have this bow book for my shop, and then Lick script that I made. I also did my weekly reset, which has this water plant spare for my shop, and then weekly reset script also for my shop in font 5. I apparently just had some planning time on Tuesday, so I have that planner, cloud planner for my shop, and then planning time script also for my shop in font 5. On the 23rd, I had Starbucks, which I'm going to mark down here. So both of those things are for my shop. That's Starbucks cold icon, and then I played outside with, I mean, I'm sure my kids, but I have this floral racket icon for my shop, and then the play outside script is the summer variety. And then on the 24th, I actually marked this with I do have a Red Bull icon coming, I swear, but I marked it with a Dunkin' cup. I don't know why. But I had double Red Bull this day, so I marked that. Then on the 25th, it is National Wine Day, or it was National Wine Day, so I have this little emoji. And then National Wine Day script from McPlans, because she does like little wacky holidays on her monthly sheets. And then we did watch Chamber of Secrets with Declan this day because he finished that book, which is actually crazy that it only took him less than 2 weeks to finish that book, but I already called off everything because he was such a brat for the 3rd book. So I used the McPlans like Potter Peg for that, and then with Bub Custom again. And then there was no school on the 26th. So we do have this backpack. I have this backpack from my shop, and then no school script I made. We apparently also cooked out this day, so I have this little grill version too for my shop, and then BBQ script that I made. The 27th, I went and got a pedicure with my sister. So I do have this Stick with a Plan Co. like pedicure icon characters And then Sissy Day script I made. Well, this is also the day that I backed my car into a pole. So I do have this car version 2 for my shop. And then car verse pole that I made. Still salty about it. Still has a dent in it. I have to pop the dent out. It's been like either smoky, cold, or rainy. So I'm waiting for like a nice day to do that. However, on the 28th, it was National Burger Day. I'm going to mark that down here just in case it doesn't fit. But I do have this burger from my Burger Meal version 2 sheet for my shop. And then National Burger Day is from Make Plans. But my son also had a sleepover. So I do have this messy bed icon for my shop. And then Bub at Sleepover script I made. Then, of course, it was Memorial Day on the 29th, so I have that heart again from the Coffee Monsters Co. and the Memorial Day script from McPlans. And my kids had no school again, so I marked this literally the same way as on Friday. On the 30th, I had a cry sesh. So I have this little face from the Coffee Monsters Co. and cry sesh script for my shop in font 5. And then on the 31st, my oldest went to a field trip at a, like, it's not a day camp, like a sleepaway camp, I guess. I don't know. But I marked that with a Coffee Monsters Co. like tent emoji and then field trip script from Alicia Craft. So I am going to throw this in my planner and wiggle it for no reason because it's not foiled. But I will be right back. Here's the finished spread. I am obviously going to give it a wiggle for no reason, but I am going to also flip through what is left of the kit. I actually really like this versus like when I did the boxes, I actually looked at like my notes for the month and made sure to put a box on anything that had like 2 things, but this is everything that's left of the kit. So deco, a little stuff there, a little nothing there, and then like basically nothing here. So my son is upset, which is not surprising, but yeah, that is everything for my May monthly. Also, I just realized that this sheet was upside down. Was it? Yeah, I think it was when I flipped through. But that is everything for my May monthly. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. I don't know that I'll be doing these next year because they really don't do well in the grand scheme of things. So it's literally May. We have more than half a year to go. I will still continue doing them for the rest of the year because they're already here. And I have like through August, I think. But anyway, make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you next time. Bye.